Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a silent saboteur that's probably draining your company's revenue as we speak. We're talking about the massive hidden cost of bad B2B lead data.
So let's just dive right in. I mean, does it ever feel like your marketing efforts just aren't landing? Or maybe that your sales team is spinning its wheels? Well, the culprit might not be your strategy and it might not be your team. It could be something way more fundamental, hiding right there in your CRM.
So, what even is bad lead data? Let's be clear, it's any information that's just wrong. We're talking incorrect job titles, emails that bounce, outdated company info. Seriously, think of it like trying to navigate a new city with a map from the 90s. You're pretty much guaranteed to get lost. And this brings us to a really critical mindset shift. We've got to stop seeing bad data as just a few one-off mistakes. It's a silent saboteur, and it creates a deep structural weakness in your entire revenue operation. And here's where it gets really nasty. This isn't just about one bad email address. It's a problem that literally snowballs as it moves through your system. It starts small in marketing, then it infects the sales process, and ultimately, it poisons your ability to forecast anything accurately. To really get a feel for that snowball effect, let's follow the journey of just one single piece of bad data. We're about to witness what you could call a cascade of chaos and see that ripple effect in real time. Okay, so here's that domino effect right in front of us. It starts with something so simple, right? An inaccurate job title gets imported. But then, look what happens. That one mistake triggers the wrong marketing campaign. A sales rep wastes valuable time talking to someone who can't actually buy anything. And to top it all off, that one misqualified lead makes your whole pipeline report look bigger than it is. One tiny error just caused 4 major problems. So we've seen the chaos. Now let's talk about the cold, hard costs. And I mean both in wasted money and just lost productivity. This brings up a really powerful idea, the hidden productivity tax. Think about it. Your sales reps are paid to sell, but how much of their day is just wasted trying to figure out if the information they have is even correct? That's a tax on their time, and it's a tax on your bottom line. You're basically paying them to be data detectives instead of sellers. And here's what that tax looks like day to day. It's that constant, grinding frustration of hitting dead ends, disconnected numbers, bounced emails, contacts who left their company 6 months ago. But the most painful part might just be that last one. Your best people wasting hours on LinkedIn, manually doing the job your CRM was supposed to be doing for them. And of course, it's not just sales. Bad data absolutely torches the marketing budget. I mean, look at this. Whether it's paying more to acquire the wrong customers, damaging your sender reputation, which is your credibility with email providers, or wasting your entire ABM budget on companies that can't even buy your product, the financial result is exactly the same. Your money is just flowing straight down the drain. Now, this goes way beyond an operational headache. It's a major strategic problem. When your data is bad, your entire leadership team is basically making huge decisions while forecasting on faulty ground. So how does this whole distortion happen? Well, first off, your pipeline looks way bigger than it really is because it's stuffed with unqualified leads. Second, opportunities seem a lot further along in the sales cycle than they are. And third, you get all these false engagement signals from automated tracking. Likes and clicks that don't mean there's any real buying intent. It's a total distortion of reality, and it's an absolute disaster for planning. And this leads to one of the biggest points of friction in any company. Leadership sees win rates dropping, and they immediately blame sales performance. But just like the quote says, so often the real root cause is the data quality itself. It's a classic case of misdiagnosing the health of the business because you're looking at all the wrong symptoms. Okay, that is enough doom and gloom. The good news is you can absolutely fix this. It's time to stop playing defense against data decay and start building a data fortress. It's time to go on the offense. This really shows the 2 paths you can take. On the left, you've got the slow, painful decay of bad data, which leads to your own teams losing faith in the system. But on the right, you have a strong data fortress built on rules, automated validation, and governance. The difference isn't just about being more efficient. It's about building trust versus letting it completely erode. So how do you actually build that fortress? Okay, Here's the tactical playbook. It's a mix of being proactive and reactive. You get proactive by automating validation and standardizing formats before bad data can even get in the door. Then, you're reactive, using tech to hunt down duplicates and enriching your data to keep it fresh. And finally, those scheduled audits, they're your safety net to catch anything that slips through. This is your foundation.
But look, tactics are only half the battle if you don't have a strategy. And that's what governance is. It's about answering those big, essential questions. Who ultimately is responsible for data quality? What are our non-negotiable standards? And what are the rules for when old data gets archived or refreshed? This isn't some one-time project. It's an ongoing discipline that protects your most valuable asset.
Which brings us to our final and maybe the most important question. After seeing all of this, you really have to ask yourself, is your data a strategic asset that's actually fueling growth, or is it a structural weakness that's slowly undermining your entire operation? The choice and the work is yours.